If you've ever been denied by a bank, it doesn't mean you're done. It just means that banks need to see something different. Most people try to fix this trust problem by opening more credit, and this usually makes things worse. Trust isn't rebuilt through activity, it's rebuilt through consistency. I'm going to share my screen with you for a quick moment to just touch on the major consequences of breaking trust with a bank, of breaking trust with a bank. And then I'm going to give you 4 ways, powerful ways to rebuild trust with banks in this video. So let's take a look really quickly at the potential consequences of breaking a bank's trust. And this can be done through fraud, violating loan covenants, consistent mismanagement of funds, failing to meet terms and conditions, etc. Account closures and freezing, loan accelerations or recalls, increased fees and interest rates, seizure of collateral, being blacklisted, aka check systems being a primary example. Many of you may be familiar with that. Credit score damage, inability to access capital, reliance on costly alternatives. This list right here is the wealth gap summed up in a handful of bullet points. So let's talk about 4 ways for you to rebuild your relationships with banks. And I'm going to leave this screen shared for a second so you can reference back to the potential consequences and the financial constraints that come with breaking a bank's trust. So stabilize, don't optimize. That's step one. Stabilize, don't optimize. Let balances rest, reduce movement, stop last minute changes. Banks want to see boring before they offer leverage. I'll say it again. Banks want to see boring before they offer leverage. So stabilize. Let your balances rest, reduce your movement with your account, stop last minute changes, and keep in mind that that boring is consistency. Okay? It's consistency. It's nothing epic, it's not big swings. It's just plain old consistency and reasonable management. Step 2, one primary institution, longer visibility, fewer fragmented signals. Access comes faster when you're known, not scattered. Let's break this down for a quick second. Step 2 is to anchor your financial relationship. Get you one quality primary institution and ride that relationship out. Rebuild with them. Whether you collapse with them initially or you're collapsed with another institution and you're starting over somewhere else, find one primary institution that's going to provide what you need at that time and rebuild with them. Longer visibility, meaning sustaining a healthy relationship long enough for the bank to be able to see you and pick up on your patterns. Fewer fragmented signals, inconsistent account activity, no usage on account for periods of time, etc. Access comes faster when you're known and not scattered. Let's look at number 3. Let time do the heavy lifting. This is the hardest part for most people. Number 3, step 3 is let time do the heavy lifting. And this is the struggle part because most of us want significant levels of financial success overnight. This is why hack videos do so well, because people are looking for a shortcut and not long-term solutions. So what does it look like to let time do the heavy lifting? 6 to 12 months of steady behavior. I know a lot of y'all are probably already sitting up there clutching your chest like, God damn, I got to wait 6 months to a year before I can even start to reestablish a healthy rapport with the bank. Why time is an asset most people ignore. It's an asset most people ignore. Time is the one thing banks trust more than explanations. Time is the one thing that banks trust more than explanations. How you're functioning over durations of time gives them a much better read than you trying to plead your case. Let's look at the 4th of 4 steps. Align behavior before you apply. Almost every video, the common trend is before you apply. Number 4, again, align behavior before you apply. Apply after trust is rebuilt. That 6 to 12 months we just talked about, Needs to be a cooling period, not during cleanup. Do not try to apply when you're cleaning things up. Banks don't punish past mistakes. They just hesitate when behavior looks rushed. Relax. That 6 to 12 months is not an eternity. It's long enough for banks to reestablish some comfort with you and you to revisit doing business with them. So, some quick talking points. This is what not to do. Don't open cards just to look active. Bad mistake. Don't move money around suddenly. Another bad mistake. Don't chase score points. Don't chase score points. Don't do crazy activity on your credit report trying to boost your score overnight. Quiet consistency beats loud fixes every time. Banks have too much data and access to information, and they have too much ability to measure your function, your patterns. When you're moving erratically, it stands out. It looks horrible. So be mindful. If you understand how banks think, you stop fighting the system and start working with it. So my recommendation to you is subscribe if you want banker level clarity and not internet hacks. Comment down below and let me know which one of these 4 steps stood out to you the most that you may have exercised in the past, or which one of these 4 steps you may have missed that has cost you in the past. Comment down below and share your insights and experiences. To all my pioneers, welcome back. To my new viewers, welcome in. I want each of you to drop in the description section down below, time with me on Instagram and TikTok. Like, comment, share, subscribe. If it gives you the option, boost the video, support the channel so the channel can continue to support you. For those of you who may be new to the channel, I'm a career banker and financial services professional, actively managing a client book relationship of $25 million plus in deposit and investment relationships between consumers and small businesses. I've been in the field for over 14 years, have a state mortgage loan originator's license, FINRA investment license, life insurance license, and again, small business certified. So you're getting this content from somebody who's actually applying these concepts, strategies, and this wisdom to help my clients actively build their net worth. So get in the description section down below as I encourage you. Other than that, each and every one of you, I want you to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon.